Welcome to yet another Pilates session. So today's session we're going to focus on the bum and on the thighs. We're going to be working on the floor, no equipment is needed. Just remember we are going to be on the knees, so wherever you are working, make sure you are comfortable. So from here, let's start. We're going to turn off to the side and we're going to slowly take ourselves down. Resting the hands on the hips, we're just going to slowly roll forward and backwards. Just warming up the pelvic floor. And we're going to make this bigger, rolling all the way through into a bridge. Taking ourselves up here and then slowly rolling it down vertebra for vertebra. Exhale up. And inhale down. Now while we're busy doing the bridges, I want you to think about where your heel alignment is. Your heels want to be in line with your hip bones, nice and comfortably close to the bum, so that when you do accentuate yourself up, you've got your knees resting over your ankles. Exhale up and inhale down. So what we're going to do today is we're going to be doing an exercise for 40 seconds and then a recovery of 10. And we're going to keep going all the way through all the exercises. So we're going to keep pushing so that our muscles can burn and we can feel how it's activating. Exhale up and inhale down. So we're warming up the spine, allowing the vertebrae to move individually from each other as you're peeling up and you're peeling down. So the first move we're going to be doing is just a straight bridge. We're going to be pushing straight through up with a straight spine towards the ceiling and then taking it down. So we exhale up and down. So here we're going to be activating the muscles in the upper part of the legs into the glutes, but we're still going to be controlling the move, allowing the hips to go straight up towards the ceiling, allowing the shoulders to relax and drawing the shoulders down towards the feet. Keep it going. One last one. Taking it down, allowing one leg to just go up with a nice soft leg. We're going to be pushing through with the bottom leg up towards the ceiling. We're exhaling on the push up towards the ceiling, trying to keep the spine strong, keeping the core connected, and always keeping your rib cage tucked in. So don't allow the rib cage to flare out. So here you can feel the glute muscles are definitely activated. Every time we're going up, we're drawing the stomach in towards the spine. So we know we're activating the core muscles. Last one. Allow the leg to come down. Taking this leg, just pulling it in for a quick stretch. And we're going to take it up. And we prepare ourselves for the other leg. Exhale up. So remember, we've got that nice strong spine, we've got the core connected, rib cage is drawn towards the hips, and therefore we allow the rib cage not to flare out. Keeping the knees soft. Feel those muscles are activated. You'll also feel it going into the lower back, which is perfectly normal. Legs are coming down. We're going to be doing 3 phase bridge pushes. First phase, your feet are going to be together. Then we're going to do another bridge, up and down. Your legs go to the middle, up and down, and then they go wide. And up. Close, middle, wide. Remember, your shoulders are relaxed. Keep repeating this routine. Every time you're taking yourself up, you're drawing your stomach in towards the spine, relaxing the shoulders, keeping your spine in neutral, and always imagine holding an orange underneath the chin so that your spine and your chin line is in the right direction. Finish this off. Bringing it down, bringing the legs into the chest just to relax the lower back. And from here we're going to open up the legs up, dropping one leg and swapping it. So this is an advanced position. If you need to make this easier, keep the legs soft. But what we do want to do is we want to draw up the shoulders. We want to keep going. So remember, rib cage tucked in, pulling towards the hips, keeping the core tucked in towards your spine, and then swooping it up towards the rib cage. Allowing the legs to go all the way up, the shoulders are remaining up. You're using this as your recovery. Keep the heels together and make your feet into a V. Putting the hands behind your head, you're going to drop down to 45 and then up. Down, exhale on the lift. Now if you wish to make this easier, you can work with bent legs. Drop and lift. Drop and lift. Very important not to hold your breath. Every time you are lifting, you've got that exhale that's carrying through the body. Every time you exhale, try and draw the stomach towards the spine. You'll feel the core wrap and tighten. 2 more here. Give me one last one. Relax it in and take yourself to your side. So lying on our side, we're going to strengthen or lengthen the body all the way out. Looking down, we can see our toes, tucking in the stomach, hand is resting down in front of us. So we're going to just start with working the inner thigh. The upper leg is going to cross over, making sure it's nice and comfortable. Use your hand to hold so that it doesn't slip away. If this is too uncomfortable, you can take it through the back. I'm finding from the back it doesn't activate the muscle as nicely, so I prefer to work from this position. What we're going to allow ourselves to do is strengthen and lengthen the bottom leg. Nice strong flex. We're going to take the leg and lift it up towards the ceiling. We're keeping the head down to keep the spine in neutral. So from here, all we're going to do is we're going to lift and we're going to drop it down. Every time we lift, we exhale and we draw the stomach towards the spine. So remember, we are activating the inner thigh, so that's where we want it to work. So if you want to pick up the pace, go for it. Shh, shh, shh. If you need to slow it down, not a problem, slow it down. You want to feel the muscles working, so work so that you can get your goals. Every time you're lifting up, will be exhaled. 4, 3, 2, last one. Relax it down. Upper leg on top, we're now going to lift this leg up to shoulder height. Once again, a nice strong leg, flexing, lifting and dropping. So we're going to be activating this deep glute muscle. So if you need to make it faster to activate the muscle, perfect. Faster you go, you can make the movement smaller, so you've got a little pulse that's happening. Keep it going. All the way, we're almost there. From here, we're going to relax the leg down, taking ourselves all the way up onto our knee. Now, if you have got any hip problems, shoulder problems, remain on your side. From here, we're going to have a strong shoulder over the wrist, taking the leg out. You can see I'm resting on my knee. If you're uncomfortable there, you can pull it more in. Bring the hand behind your head. We're going to then activate and not allow this rib cage to flare out. Tuck it in, pulling in the core, hand behind the head, and from here we're going to have a controlled move, lifting up and dropping down. Now we don't want to make this movement too big because we don't want to lose the core movement or the glute movement. So just in line to create a straight line, keeping your rib and your hip connected. Now you should be feeling it through the bottom leg into that glute. Here we're activating the core, so we're also getting a workout there, and you can also feel it through the upper leg. Keep it going. Remember, try not let that rib cage flare out. As soon as you activate it, you're going to feel the difference. Oh, I can feel it nicely there in the hip as well. 4, 3, 2, last one. Allow yourself just a breather. And what we're going to do is we're going to take that same leg, sweep it to the front with a crunch motion. So we can activate the core, but still keep those thighs going. So from here, the leg is up, bring it to the front, crunch it in, and take it out. Control your move. This one's not about the pace or the speed. This is about the control. Lean back into the hip so you can get the crunch motion. You can really feel it burning through the hips, through the bum. 2 more. Last one. Finish it off, take it in again, just sitting back so you can reach out or stretch out the hips. We're going to go back to that move. We're now going to do an up move and a forward move. Taking our head behind, we lift and then bring it to the front. Drop, lift, swoop it to the front. Every move controlled. Oh, we can feel that burn there. 2 more. Last one. Finish it off, tuck it in, stretch it out. You can feel a nice burn over there. Taking yourself to your other side, we lie down. Looking down, first starting with the inner leg, foot over, flexing the foot, we take it up. So remember, you want to get that inner thigh activated. So if you need to take this quicker, go for it. Always keep the muscles activated. So at this point in time, all of the muscles in my leg are strong. I want it to burn. I want to feel something. I'm also drawing my stomach in, so I know my core is wrapped and controlled. Relaxing that leg, top leg goes over, hand in the front. We're going to get this leg to move shoulder height. Controlling, making sure you're not wobbling around too much. Strong flex so you can activate all the muscles up into the leg. I can feel my calf activated, front of my muscles nice and strong. And once again, the quicker I go, the smaller I make my move. Really want to control the hip, not allowing it to lose its wobble or its balance. Controlling, keeping my rib cage toward my hip. Feel the burn coming up through the back of the leg. Relaxing it from here, taking it up onto my arm. Remember, you can stay down flat onto the floor. Hand behind, we're just lifting it up. Most importantly, keep the rib to the hip. So you can activate the core, keep it wrapped, but then also you're going to feel those muscles working through the leg. Feel that burn coming through there. Two more, and sit on back. Feeling that bum burn. Remember the next one, we're going to crunch it to the front. Nice, strong, try keep that leg lifted. It's normal to have one leg stronger than the other. Bring it forward, crunch, take it back. Crunch it in, keeping the rib cage tucked in. Feel it burn. Two more. Last one. Good job. Sit it back. Stretching it up. Quick 10 seconds. We're going back. Swinging it back. Taking it down. Try and control it as best as you can. I know we're feeling this one. So we go. Lift. Bring it to the front and crunch. Drop. Lift. To the front. Drop. Lift. And control it. One leg is naturally weaker than the other, so don't be surprised if one leg doesn't go as high as the other leg. Ooh, shaking here, and relax it down. Ooh, reach out, stretch out the bum. Feeling a nice burn through the back. Taking ourselves onto all fours. We're going to start with one leg out. All we're doing is lifting and dropping. Now while we're doing this move, be careful for the hip wanting to roll up so that we are opening up. Be careful also for swinging the move. We want to control the move, keeping the hip to the front and always keeping the rib controlled inwards. Two more here. Relax it down. We're going to take the same leg, we'll go to 45 degrees, keeping the shoulders controlled right over the wrist. 45, we lift it up. Now you're going to feel as though you want to move over and bend into this arm. Control, distributing your weight, and this one's going to hit those side obliques. Keeping the rib cage down and keeping the hips down. Bring the leg in, hips right over the knees, taking the knee directly out towards the side. You're going to want to bend into the arm. Try and keep yourself as centered as possible, and we're going to go out, return it back in. All about control. Try not to swing your moves, getting the whole muscle to activate, and draw the knee up towards the ceiling. Try to relax the shoulders, always lengthening through the neck. And just stretch it out quickly, getting ready for the other side. Starting out with a straight leg, we're going to take it directly up. Hips are facing the front. Keeping the rib tucked in, keeping the stomach drawing in towards the spine. Relaxing the shoulders, lengthening through the neck. Bringing it all the way in. Next one is going to be 45. Taking your leg out to that 45 degree. Going directly up towards the ceiling. Be careful for bending into the arm. Up and down. Controlling the hips. Be careful for shifting your weight over. Try and keep yourself as centered as possible. Now it's prone that your hips are going to want to turn up as you are lifting up that hip. Try and keep that hip down, facing the front. Feel it activating the inner. Relaxing it down. Right underneath the hip, we're going to take it directly up to the side, keeping the hips as much forward as possible. Controlling the shoulders. Almost there. 2 more. Last one. Sitting right back, stretching out the bum quickly. Going out into the plank position. We're going to bend into the legs towards the heels and then come back to the plank position. Sitting back and return. Always keeping the stomach pulling in towards the spine. And when you're in that plank position, go into a full plank position where your bum is in line with the hips, shoulders, and the heels. Sitting back, resting the knees, and just stretching it all the way out. Taking a deep breather, you can feel the sweat and the core value is all increased. You should be nice and hot. You should feel that you've lost your breath. Coming back all the way out, we put ourselves onto our bum. Still focusing on the breathing. This is just our quick little breather. Nice deep breaths. And from here, we're going to go into some one-leg swaps. Activating the core, keeping the core wrapped and tight. And we're going to do some shoulder twists afterwards. And then we're basically wrapping it up. So when you are ready, take your legs up to 90 degrees, right over the hips. One leg is going to be straight. Flex the feet. And from here, it's a one-leg swap. Now what I would like, shoulders to be lifted, keeping the feet nice and strong so you can activate the muscles. Now to make this easier, you can move smaller movements. You can also lift your leg up higher towards the ceiling to make it easier. But I really want the shoulders lifted to activate the core. Now when we go into the twists, to make it easier, you'll take the leg movement out. To keep it more intact and more effective, keep the legs going. So this is our 10-second break. Hands are going to go behind the head, keeping the core active, we're lifting it up. So without the legs, we're going simply like that. This is the easier position. To make it tougher, now be careful for rolling on the spine. You're wanting to keep the shoulders lifted. Also relax the elbows. Strong heels. 4, another 4. Let's go. 4, 4, 3, 2, legs into the chest, and then just gently rock it through. Whew. You should be feeling it. You should be nice and warm. Just rocking it all the way through. Allow your knees to open, grabbing hold of the ankles, and just pull the knees towards the back. So you can feel the inner thigh stretching out. So for every time we activated the inner thigh, we want to stretch it out. Now if you can't get to the ankles, you can simply just put it on the floor, drawing the feet together, and pushing out the knees to the side. Taking your hands, you can rest it on the inner thigh to increase the stretch through the inner thigh. Taking deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth to just lower the core temperature. Relax the legs. We're going to take one leg, cross over the other. Bottom leg that's still on the floor, lift it up. Hand goes through the middle and around and pulls the leg towards you. Got a nice deep glute stretch along the bum. Hold it there. Really focusing on deep breathing, calming the body down, bringing the heart rate down, and relax the leg down. Let's swap it around, crossing the leg over, picking up through the center and around, and pull it towards you, holding it there. And relax it down. Both legs are bent, drawing it into your chest. Allow your knees to go over your hips and then cross over and roll over to the one side, looking in the opposite direction with your chin. Bringing it on up, we roll it through to the other side. So while we're doing this stretch, we're really focusing on keeping the shoulders open and on the ground, and your hips are rolling right over, so you're going to have a spine twist, holding it there. And slowly bring it back. Using one leg, in it comes, and rock yourself up safely to a seated position. Sitting on up, we're going to put the feet once again together, drawing it in towards us, and then pushing down the knees towards the floor. Hold it there. Lengthening the spine right up towards the ceiling, stomach drawing in towards the spine, and still keeping the rib cage tucked in, shoulders down, but spine is lengthened. Taking your feet slightly out, you're going to straight spine, just fold forward. Now when we've got the straight spine, it's the belly button that's basically leading, coming forward. Your shoulders are staying open and just coming along with the body. Hold it there. You can feel a nice increased stretch through the middle, still keeping those knees down as far as they can go. And then release it all the way back. Let's fold in the legs, rolling the shoulders. Let's change direction. Spine lengthened up, tucking in the core. Hold it there. And complete your circle, taking your head over to the one side. And to the other side. Bring it to the center, let's take it down. And up to the ceiling. Back to the center. Deep breath in, filling all the way up, looking towards the ceiling and out, keeping the spine lengthened. Inhale up and out. And And one last one in. Hold it there. And slowly exhale. Allowing the hands to find the knees. Deep breath in. And exhale. And that completes our gym session for today. Well done. I really hope you felt it through the thighs, inner, outer, around the bum, and then also here and there we activated the core. Now remember, every time we do the Pilates sessions, we want to keep the core activated so that we are getting a full workout and always making sure that we are protecting ourselves in the best possible manner. I really hope you enjoyed that. I hope you felt it, and I'm going to see you at the next one. If you have not subscribed as yet, please do so now. I'm uploading weekly videos and I can't wait for you to join me and let me know how they are going for you. I'll see you at that next one. Cheers for now.